Assalamualaikum and good evening to Doctor and everyone, and Salam Ramadan Karim to all Muslims. So we want to present a topic, writing a routine message under chapter 4. Hopefully you can enjoy your watching and learning. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Shahdam Hakimi bin Rusli. So my metric number is 50209. So I am from group 9. So today I'm going to discuss about the writing is very so important when you do a writing. So in this slide, I refer to writing a routine message. So this slide is discuss about the first I will define this about the writing routine, and two we define the positive message, and three I define about the how you can do the something before you do the writing routine, right? So for the first is about the writing routine. Okay, routine messaging refer to when you routine messaging that provide the information regarding the who, when, and what, the where, why, and how of a daily happening in the workplace. So for the positive message, that type of the communication of the provide good news and acceptance and also congratulation in the workplace. So before you do the routine message, it have a three element that I think is very so important, because before you do, you must planning, you must writing, you must completing. So for the first is about the planning. So planning is analyze the situation, and it have gather information, and also select the medium, and also get the organized. So to writing, you must adapt to the audience and compose to the message. And for the last is refer to the completing. When you do the completing, you must revise, you must produce, you must proofread, and also distribute. So this element is very important when you do a writing. So I think that's all from me. To thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Osman. My metric number S50249. Okay, I want to present about the routine message. Routine message is the proper information regarding that who, what, when, why, and how the daily happening. So it is the direct approach. Firstly is a request. Request means you want to apply the job, so you request the job. Firstly, request must to requesting the information and action. Second, it making the claim, request the adjustment, and lastly is request the recommendation and reference. Next is the reply and positive message. Okay. For the positive message is meaning about the type of the communication that provide the good news, acceptance, or the congratulation. Okay, for the reply and positive message, the process is you sending the information from another person, sending you the affirmative, reply your action or information, granting the claim, and make the adjustment. Then the company provide the recommend and reference to you, and they make the announcement after you get the job or your apply approved. Lastly is the sending goodwill.
Hi, my name is Nurul Tohir, metric number S50664. Okay, developing routine request such as a request for information is one of the most common kinds of writing. Okay, a request is routine. First, when you are not asking a special favor. Second, when you expect your request to be accepted. Okay, in a routine request, it is not necessary to try to persuade your reader, because saying yes to your request is a routine part of your reader's job. Okay, next is strategy for routine requests. Like all routine messages, routine requests may have three parts like state the request, give necessary detail, last close correctly. Okay, next we go to the first strategy, which is state the request or the main idea. Okay, this you need to first pay attention to tone. Okay, the tone of your request should be soft and show appreciations. Demanding a request may invoke and favorable response. Okay, second, assume that your audience will agree to your request. If given a good reason and justifications, you can assume your audience will comply with your request. As a result, an eager demand for a quick response is unnecessary. Okay, third, avoid beginning with personal introductions, as it may bury the main idea. Okay, example, I am a supervisor at this company, so don't begin with that. Okay, last, be specific. State your request exactly what you want.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to Doctor and everyone. So I will move to next strategy when writing a routine message, which is give necessary details. First thing first, you must ask the most important question first. For example, your main concern is about cost. So you might begin it with a question such as, what is the cost for shipping the merchandise by using air shipping by truck? Or you may ask a question like, are there any additional fees for the shipping when we use truck? So these are some examples of important questions that you may ask. Next, only ask relevant questions. You have to ask questions that central to your main request, such as, how fast can you ship the merchandise? Or, can the merchandise receive to our company within a week? Last but not least, you should use or deal with only one topic per question. In this context, you have to use neutrally worded questions that deal with only one topic per question. Regarding this, you also must avoid loaded, leading and multifaceted questions. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Izzati binti Abdul Ghuthus. My message number is S52537. I want to continue my part, which is close the request. There are three important elements that we can use to close the request. The first is request specific action. The second is contact information provide, and the last is express appreciation and goodwill. The request specific action is specific request that include any relevant deadline. For example, please send the letter by April 5 so I can return back the result to you before April 15 board's meeting. Then contact information provide. Contact information should include your full physical mailing address, your address and your phone number, and you also should leave a space before a date. Then express appreciation and goodwill. You may close your message with an expression of appreciation when asking an immediately recommendation, and you should also mention the deadline. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi. Okay, for the next subtopic, which is type of routine request. Okay, there are three types there, which is the first is requesting information and action, second making claim and requesting adjustment, and the third is requesting recommendation and references. Okay, for my part is requesting information and action. Okay, before you send a letter or memo, you must consider the following context, which are clear statement, explanation to justify your request, close with specific account of what you expect, and brief and straightforward request. Okay, first thing first, you must know why you send a letter or memo. Either you want to get a job done, or get information. That's mean you have to know first, and then you can start writing. Second is start with a clear statement of your request. Means that second is start with a clear statement of your reason for writing. Then you close the letter with specific account of what you expect and include a deadline if appropriate. Then keep your request plain. In a conclusion, before you start write a letter or memo, you must consider your context, message, audience, and also purpose. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Nurhudan Eirsya, and my metric number is S50561. Okay, my point is making a claim and requesting an adjustment. Okay, my first point is use the direct approach. When we use the direct approach, the main ideas such as recommendation, conclusion or request come from top of the document and followed by the evidence, so it can make the letter more clear. Second, keep a calm tone. Keep in mind, make sure that when we want to fill in any claim, do not show any feeling like worry, anger or even excitement. Just keep calm and write the letter wisely. Third, be as polite as possible. This is very important because people are easier to deal with if they feel comfortable with someone. So, if you feel very angry on that time, just keep calm and start the conversation politely. Number 4, give a detailed explanation on the problem. For this point, we can explain what the correct situation should be. We also can start with introducing with the expression like there have been a misunderstanding between blah 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 and so on. This is also very important because this can make it clear what we want while not blaming others for making a mistake. And my last point is state specifically what they can do to fix the problem and ask them to fix it. Never blame the person you are dealing with, okay? Instead, we should state what they can do for us, and if we have any best ideas or solution, we can put it in the letter so that they can improve the problem as soon as possible. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul and my matrix number S51669. So I will presenting about the presenting recommendation and reference. The point is right here. State information, provide a resume or other information, express application. So express appreciation. So what is recommendation, right? The recommendation is a suggestion or proposal as to the best course of action, especially put forward by an authority body. So send, actually you can send by email or letter, but whatever it is more suitable. So when you send when you need a recommendation for employment or for education purposes. So companies ask applicant to supply reference who can vouch or what we call it guarantee for their ability, skills, integrity and fitness for the job, for what they recommend. So begin your message by clearly stating that you are applying for a position and that you like your reader to write a letter of recommendation to you back. So provide your reader with as much as information about your qualification. Make sure you have all information you need. Know whom to send, what format you need to use, and any other important information. So refresh the memory of any potential reference you have not been in touch with for a while. close the letter with an expression of appreciation and the full name and address of the person to whom the letter should be sent. That's all from me. Thank you.